Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title, this will be my last YouTube video for 2015. So I know some of you were hoping it was my last ever, but no, you're not going to get rid of me that fast. I'm just starting to get warmed up here, guys. So today I want to show you 3 titles I picked up from Code Red DVD's website, and I picked up an Ultimate Edition Blu-ray 3-disc set, and it's going to be a gift for a friend. I'm going to show that. I'm going to give 5 shout-outs in this video, and I'm going to give you guys a brief history of my channel, and then at the end I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions, and I hope you guys can participate and give me some feedback, because it's going to be about my channel in the future. So any suggestions will be appreciated, I guess. So I guess we'll just jump into it right here. This is called Cutthroats 9. And these 3 movies I'm going to show you guys today are from the Code Red DVD website, like I said, and they're called the Spanish Bundle. And the 3 movies come to $65 plus shipping, or if you buy them individually, they're $25 a piece. So you're better off to just get the trilogy, or the not trilogy, but the 3-pack, I guess, and it'll save yourself about $10. Unfortunately, right now at this very moment, it says on the site that these are sold out, but you have to keep in mind that Code Red DVD is operated by a one-man show, and that's Bill Olson. And often he will either close the store down, or he will just put sold out underneath certain titles until he gets his shipping caught up, gets his orders, shipped out. So hopefully by next week again, these will be back in stock in the store. So I will leave the link below, and I recommend you guys, if you want these films, to check the site daily, because not only are these titles going to be available, but he has other titles that are stocked right now, and he has some pretty rare titles up there. He has some pretty rare DVDs and a ton of Blu-rays, and he also has some Scorpion titles that he's selling for his brother. So you get some Code Red titles, you get some Scorpion titles, and there's a lot of rarity out there. So keep an eye on that site, and I guess we'll just jump right into this one here. This is called Cutthroats 9. And I've heard some people describe this as the original The Hateful Eight from Tarantino, which I am looking forward to seeing that. And I can honestly say, in my opinion, that Tarantino has never made a bad movie. I'm really looking forward to The Hateful Eight. I've talked to a couple guys who have seen it. They said they loved it. So I think I would too. And this is spine number 27. And this comes with a brand new transfer. And it comes with the original theatrical trailer. And there you can see some of the gory goodness here on the back. And I guess what I can do here for you guys, I could read the synopsis to you, because I have not watched this whole film yet. I popped it in last night. I ended up talking on the phone with Sammy for quite a while, and he was telling me some stuff about some computer games and stuff like that. It's always good to talk to Sammy. We talked for a long time, and by the time I popped this movie in, I was really tired, and I ended up falling asleep about half hour into the movie. And it was not because the movie was bad. I was just really tired. So I can tell you, though, from what I saw, it was really good. And there is some good gore in here. And I'll read the back to you guys. Sorry about that glare, too. It says, a band of cutthroat chain gang prisoners are chained together and are on the loose as they play cat and mouse with each other in this violent and gritty Spanish thriller. Greed and gold are the name of the game in this 1972 box office flop that has since gained a cult following. Distributor C-Firm Calilexis picked up the film several years later, reshot the gory violence as a gimmick to bring the 42nd Street audience, with a cardboard mask given to the paying attendees to wear to avoid watching the violent scenes when they happen. The gimmick was a failure, but thanks to today's youth audience, the film now has gained a cult following thanks to Calilexis's added scenes. Code Red and C-Firm Calilexis are proud to bring you this gory classic, authorized for the USA. So, it is a Western-style film, and I do love Westerns. But it's it's like an over-the-top type Western, which there's nothing wrong with that. And as you can see on the back, it is rated R, and it's region ABC, and it is from 1972. So, I do recommend this one, even though I've only watched a half hour of it. For those of you who love Westerns and you love your schlock and your gore, grab this one. Add it to your collection. This next one I'm really interested in too, and this is part of the post-apocalyptic collection. And this is called The People Who Own the Dark, and I have never seen this movie before. It is a Paul Naschy film, and Paul Naschy is in the film. I'll just get to the back here and read it for you guys. I didn't really want to make this video too long, but it's rated R from 1975. It's region ABC. And here there's a little snippet at the top. It says, a near classic of science fiction, a film of constant surprises, certainly one of the best films that Klimovsky directed, and that's from Naschy.com. And then here's the synopsis. It says, the participants in a hedonistic orgy are somehow spared from the destruction of a massive nuclear holocaust in this post-apocalyptic thriller. Though thankful to be left unharmed, the partygoers boogie down to the city to get some chow, only for one member to turn apeshit and kill an innocent blind survivor. How awesome does that sound? Bad move. As soon as they are all forced to defend themselves against the enraged and blind radioactive survivors outside. Reminiscent of the zombies in Night of the Living Dead. The movie poster lists Sean Cunningham as the presenter, but Mr. Cunningham has said, I have nothing to do with this film. What is this film? A shocking, chilling film in the tradition of George A. Romero and Ron Ormond, directed by Spanish horror maestro Leon Klimovsky, starring the lovable El Hombre Lobo, Paul Naschy, Alberto de Mendoza, Nadiuska, Julia Sally, and Maria Pershy. So this does sound like a pretty good movie. Sounds like it's got a bunch of cheese in it, and you can't go wrong with that. So I probably will watch this one next. That is The People Who Own the Dark. And then the third and final one for this little Spanish 3-pack is called The Vampire's Night Orgy. And I'm not really that big of a vampire fan, to be honest with you guys, but this one did look pretty cheesy and campy, and it had that 70s drive-in vibe to me, so I had to grab this one, part of the trilogy. I keep calling it trilogy. I mean 3-pack. These movies have nothing to do with each other, so it's not a trilogy. But this is spine number 26. And then I guess really quick, I'll read the back of this one too. It has a brand new 2015 HD transfer, original trailer. It's rated R, region ABC, which is good for you guys overseas. Although I do recommend you guys to get region-free players, but that's for a different video. It says here, okay, a group of people are traveling by bus to the town of Bajoni when the driver has a heart attack and dies. The group of passengers decides to drive to the near village of Tolnio instead to spend the night and follow the Bajoni on the next morning. They find nobody in the apparently abandoned ghost city, but the next morning they meet the hospitable dwellers. Unfortunately, their bus has a problem with the engine, and they have to stay in Tolnio a while longer. The machismo Jack the Man Taylor enjoys his fetish by peeking and seeing naked girls in the keyhole, only to find out something uncommon with the girls he is spying on. To his shock and horror, he soon finds that everyone is trapped in a vampire village, and their fight for survival begins. This looks like a weird-ass movie right here, but it looks like it's a lot of fun, so I am looking forward to watching this one. And again, this one's from 1974, so those are the little 3-pack I got from Code Red DVD. This is the Spanish bundle, they're calling it. So keep your eye on the website, guys. You'll be able to grab these. And the Ultimate Edition Blu-ray I was talking about here is The Dead Next Door. And this is for Jordan, who is giving up 96. He already knows he's getting it, so it's not really like it's a surprise to him. I told him about it already. I just wanted to show it off real quick, and this is my copy here. This one was opened, and I watched it. The movie looks beautiful. It looks really, really nice. And my number was 201. And Jordan, this is yours here. It's still sealed. I'm not going to open it. And you got number 219, so that's a nice low number. And they only made 1,000 of these, so it's a nice little collectible here. And on the inside of this cover, it's signed by the director, J.R. Bookwalter. So you have a signed and limited edition, which is really cool. So that is The Dead Next Door. And with that, I guess we'll just jump right into the shout outs for this video. And the first one I want to talk about is Jordan. He has given up 96. And he is one of my best buddies on here. He's one of my longest subscribers. Between him and Sammy, I think those are my two longest subscribers and my two best buddies on here. And I love his channel. He's a very laid-back young man, and he's got a great collection. He knows so much about horror movies and just movies in general. He's just like me, where he likes horror and Disney, which it seems like a weird combo, but it works. So I encourage you guys to please go check out Jordan's channel. I'm going to link him down below. Go sub him, make a new friend. You will not regret it. He's a great guy. The second guy I want to shout out is the Hokkaido Gaijin, and that's Charles, and he lives over in Japan. And Charles has put together an amazing collection, and it's harder for him to import movies because he lives in Japan, and it costs him an arm and a leg to just to get stuff shipped to him. And he has managed to make a amazing collection. I love his videos. He puts a lot of time and effort into his videos, and it shows. He always has really cool backdrops, and he plays music, and he's just an amazing guy. He's very nice, always positive, always has a kind word to say, and I like to be surrounded by guys like that, by people like that. It makes this all worthwhile to me. So he's a great guy. Please go sub Charles. I'm going to link him down below. The next guy is Warlock, and his name is Pete. And about maybe 5 or 6 months ago, Pete started making videos, and he was doing a lot of horror toys and action figures and stuff like that. And then he stopped for a while, and I wasn't really sure why, but sometimes life gets in the way for all of us. And then he came back, and he said he was watching videos, he just wasn't making videos, and he was commenting on my videos, and he stayed in touch. But now he's making videos again, and which I'm really glad. He's got a great channel. And more recently, he's been making DVD and Blu-ray overview collection videos. So I really enjoy those, and I love his horror figure toys. So I'm going to link Pete down below. That's Warlock. So please go sub him, check out his channel, make a new friend. And the next guy is a Canadian buddy of mine, and he's a really nice guy. And something really unfortunate happened to him back when I had my 500 subs contest video. He made a really good video, and he ended up getting 2 entries because he got in my previous video, or my previous contest, so he got an extra entry. And long story short, I had about 23 entries, and his name got pulled. The first two names that were pulled were his, so that was rotten luck, Robert Harding, and I still feel bad about that. And I'm glad you have a good sense of humor, because you had a comment saying something about your name was in one separate cup or something, and I felt really rotten about that. So I do want to get you something, Robert, and thanks for being a good sport about that. And I will be getting you something. And Robert Harding, you have a great channel. I'm going to leave his link down below. He's such an upbeat guy. He's got a good sense of humor. He's the kind of guy that I would go to have a beer with and just hang out for a night with him and just talk shit. He's a great guy. He's got a really good sense of humor. But not only that, he's got the same kind of tastes I have. He loves rare editions, signed limited editions. He likes some of the obscure titles that I like, some of the obscure labels like Code Red and Scorpion, and he likes all at Sub Rosa Studios, and he's like my Canadian brother. So Robert Harding, you have a great channel. Not only that, but you have a really good voice too. You have a perfect radio voice. I enjoy your videos, and it's a crime that you don't have more subscribers, because you deserve way more subscribers than you have. So please, people, go sub Robert Harding. Check out his videos. He's a really cool, funny guy. And last but not least is he might be one of my first ever subscribers, or people that I subscribe to, I should say. And he's easily one of my favorite YouTubers, and his name is Donny, and he comes from the Netherlands. So he's my second Netherlands buddy. I have Deniz Reviews and Donny, who is Cinemaniac77. Those guys are awesome. I might as well link Deniz Reviews again, because he's one of my best buddies on here. So I am going to link Deniz Reviews and Donny, both of these guys from the Netherlands, and they both have fantastic channels. And Donny, you are just a wealth of knowledge, man. I mean, your collection is amazing. And you know something about every movie that you own, which is awesome to me. And I sit and watch your videos like it's a learning experience for me. It's it's so fun. It's awesome. I really enjoy it. So thanks for being my subscriber too, Donny, and thanks for, being my buddy here on YouTube. Maybe someday we can all meet, me, you, and Dennis, go have a beer or something. That'd be cool. And those are my 5 shout-outs for this video. And I just wanted to kind of give you guys a brief history about my channel, and in case you're curious about that. And then I kind of want to see what you guys would like to see from my channel in the future. So December 25th, 2009 is when I first opened up my YouTube account. So 4 days ago was my 6-year anniversary. So over those 6 years, I've seen so many amazing videos and met some really nice people. And this whole experience to me has been great. It wasn't until March 22nd of this year that I started making videos. And I made 173 videos so far in 9 months, which is a lot. So you can go and blame Sammy for that, Falagar. I'm going to link Falagar down below again too, because he's my best buddy on here. And in those 9 months, I've gained 550 subscribers, which is amazing to me. And I couldn't have done it without all of you guys out there who have shared my channel and commented and just, shared my channel and just everything like that. I mean, I know I said that twice, but that's very important that you guys do that. And I really appreciate everything that you guys have done. And I've had over 50,000 views, which I can't believe. That's amazing to me, because my channel, to me, it's boring. I watch my videos back and puts me to sleep. So I guess my question to you guys out there is, what would you like to see from my channel in 2016? What would you like to see me do differently? What would you like to see more of? Anything like that, I mean, what would you like to not see? If there's something I'm doing that bugs you guys, because I noticed lately I've been getting a ton of thumbs down, which I know that's part of the YouTube game, and I know a lot of that's from trolls. It doesn't bother me. But it is a little discouraging at times. I'd like to know, what would you guys like to see? What would you like to see me do differently, or what am I doing wrong? Stuff like that. Another thing I'd like to do is, in 2016, I'd like to do some collaborations with people out there. Maybe do like a joint venture here on YouTube. Put our channels together, make a video or a series or something like that. So if you got any ideas like that, hit me up. I'm game for it. So thank you guys for the great year of 2015. And I'm glad I met so many of you guys out there. It means a lot to me to have a lot of friends out there like you guys. And thanks for supporting me. And I want to say hi to all my new subscribers. And I guess, have a safe New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Whatever you guys do, make sure you're safe. Have a good time. And I want to wish everybody a healthy, happy, prosperous 2016. And I hope to hear from you guys. So please comment below. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care.